Imagine the universe as one thing that takes many forms. At all levels, there is, we can call it, the fundamental building material, the one building material. This building material becomes everything. It becomes all the elements, the molecules, the space in between them, etc., etc. The building material keeps getting used and reused over and over. It has to, because there's nothing else. There's only one building material. It takes this form, and then it takes that form. It gets born, it dies, birth and death, over and over. People worry about the earth, but I don't see the earth as having any particular problems right now, like no problems at all. It's 4 billion years old. Seems to me like the earth is doing just fine. It's going through changes, as it always does. Did you know that at one point, all the land on the earth was part of a single continent? And now it isn't. You can call that a big transition. Humanity might be in trouble, like if it gets too hot to grow food. But like I said, I don't think the earth itself is in any trouble. The temperatures seem to be changing faster, possibly than ever before, but my money's on the earth to handle it just fine. The earth grows life, loses life. There's been major extinctions before. It's like getting a haircut or trimming your nails. Things grow back. The one thing that's the earth makes the earth and all the things on the surface of the earth. Of course, it keeps taking form after form, change after change. This is a little bit of a sidetrack. However it goes for us humans, and however it goes for the earth, it's clear the universe is going to use this fundamental building material over and over and over. So right now you can think about your body being 60% water. Where did all that water come from? How many times has each molecule of water in your body been used before? Ultimately, every subatomic particle, every atom, everything made of atoms, all the space in between, everything, whatever exists, it's all made of this one thing taking all the different forms. And there's no way to conceive of this one thing. Isn't that gorgeous? We humans get to have these amazing minds that can imagine just about anything, but you can't imagine what the one thing is. The Tao that can be named is not the true Tao. It's like that because in order to have a conception of anything at all, a certain level of complexity has to emerge from the one thing. But us emerging from the one thing and then trying to look back and think about where we came from, in the end, it makes us all kind of like pencils who are trying to write on the tip of ourselves in order to say we understand ourselves. You can have thoughts about what's around you or what's inside you. You can have thoughts about thought itself. You can certainly fool yourself into thinking that you're having thoughts about the one thing, but no thought can represent that one thing. Any particular thought is always framed. There is always a limit to what any thought can describe. A thought can never get past its own limit. And so the Universal Recycling Center keeps all the quote-unquote things moving and moving, coming up with so many changing, shifting forms, and there's nothing that can be thrown away. And there's nowhere to throw it. There's nowhere to throw anything outside of the universe. What is the point of this rant? Well, believe it or not, I did ask myself that. My point is that we, as humans, are inclined to compare ourselves to each other. The social media platforms have exacerbated this, but they didn't create it. It's been happening for millennia. My hope is that if you really reflect on how we are all made of the same recycled material of the one thing, whatever that one thing is, and whatever forms this thing is taking, whatever forms we are taking, there is a very deeply profound way our form is pretty much the same as any other form. It's the same as every other form. Of course, there's certainly superficial differences between all our forms. The differences are what keeps things fun and interesting and certainly challenging. Of course, we keep track of differences and we act accordingly. But at the same time, we can always try to be aware that really there is no significant difference between us at all. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you next time. Please visit the home of the 10 Crutches podcast at 10crutches.link. That's 10crutches.link. The book that inspired the podcast, a book I wrote called 10 Crutches for Walking in the Present, is available for free download on the website. Also on the website, you can visit the archive to hear any published episode and see show notes for any and every show. Thanks so much for listening, and once again, thanks so much for listening, and I won't say it once again. See you next time.